Hello everyone, this is Hero here and welcome to another KOF98 Ultra Match Online video. Okay, sorry. Firstly, I'd like to apologize. Okay, sorry for the lack of videos. Okay, for the past 1.5 weeks or something like that, because I'm very busy with work and real life stuff. So some of you may have known that I'm getting married soon. So a lot of things to settle, like our new home and preparation and stuff like that. So not to worry, I'm back. I will still be doing heaps of KOF98 videos, not to worry. Okay, so a lot of things have changed. My last stream, okay, basically is a live stream on Ash limited draw. So it has been about almost 2 weeks since I got Ash. Just to give you guys a quick look. So basically Ash is at 6 stars now. Okay, orange +4. Trying hard to get up to orange +5. Still sort of upgrading here every now and then, but nothing much. Basically a lot of gold spent on him. So what other new changes? Recently, last week, we have just the Asia server just released the striker function in this game. So you guys can see there's one more additional character here, which is Cancel. I will do a separate video on the strikers. Okay, in this game they call him they call this mode support. Okay, or aid. You can see from here, but we prefer to call it striker. So basically, different fighters has different use in striker. For Cancel, he will use his ultimate. He eats the mighty bun, the mighty meat bun. Will heal your fighters. You'll heal your other 6 fighters. Okay, I will touch on this in a separate video. So today, what topic are we going to talk about? My last 2 videos I released, we talk about the character introduction for Crazy Yori and Orochi Leona. So today's video topic, we are going to talk about the 4 souls formation. The 4 souls formation. So what do I mean by 4 souls formation? I believe most of you guys have heard of this term many times. Okay, regarding the 4 souls formation. So what is it really all about? Basically, like the term, okay, what the term says, 4 souls formation, it means that in a formation, meaning to say in your 6-man team, you need to have 4 different types of soul in your team. So what are the souls we are talking about? Right now in this game, there are 4 souls, which is your Wild Bear soul, followed by your Adder soul, or you can call it a Viper soul or the Snake soul, is the same. Your Tortoise soul, or the Turtle soul, okay, whatever you call it. And lastly, your Tiger soul. So for a 4 souls formation to work, you need to have 4 different types of souls in your team. So let us do a quick recap of Crazy Yori and Orochi Leona's 4 souls mechanics. For Crazy Yori, his passive, okay, this is the key. Remember, I have mentioned before, Crazy Yori, he is the heart of all 4 souls formation. He is the core. You want to do 4 souls formation, you must have Crazy Yori. I repeat again, if you want to do a 4 souls formation, you must have Crazy Yori. Why? Okay, his passive here. If allies have 4 kinds of fight soul, it will increase allies' resistance rate and 20% anti-critical for the first round. The more the more 14 API fighters in the battle, the higher own control rate, 20% max. Okay, this last part doesn't really link to 4 souls, but this is passive basically. So at level 93, his resistance rate for the first round is almost 40%. You guys can see from here, almost 40%. On top of that, an additional 20% anti-critical for your whole team for the first round. This is why Crazy Yori is so important in a 4-source formation, because of the damage reduction that he gives to your whole team. This is especially so if your priority is lower than your opponent. So first round, your opponent has higher priority than you, his team will use all the ultimates and burst you and burst your team. After that, once you take in all the initial damage, which will be very little, then the next round you can counter all back, where most of your fighters would have already had max rage. 4-source formation is a counter to Wild Bear Soul formation, because remember, Wild Bear Soul formation is a team of 6 fighters, which is all or mostly Wild Bear Soul. Their advantage, their pros is when at the first round start, all 6 of them will use the ultimate. So this is why 4-source formation with Crazy Yori inside, with the resistance rate at the first round, you will take very little damage. Then the next round you will go out and ultimate the opponent team. So this is why 4-source formation is the counter to Wild Bear Souls formation. Crazy Orochi Leona, I mentioned before in my character introduction for her, she is the lifeline, she is the bloodstream of all 4-source formation. Why do I say that? Her passive, okay, her passive, let me see, okay, no, it's not under here, it's an ultimate, mainly it's an ultimate. Her ultimate, when she uses her ultimate, the ultimate will increase, okay, allies 30% control rate and resistance rate by 12% more. Okay, you can see from here, if allies have 4 kinds of fight soul, meaning your own team, tiger, snake, bear, turtle, where every time Orochi Leona uses her ultimate, your whole team will have 30% control and 12% resistance rate for the next 2 rounds. The more times Orochi Leona uses ultimate, you will always get this buff. So remember, resistance rate basically is like a increased protection for your whole team to take lesser damage from the opponent. So this is why I say Orochi Leona is the lifeline of all 4-source formation. So if you do not have either of these fighters, let's say you only have one, it's still okay. Either of these fighters will still make your 4-source formation a very strong formation. But of course, with both Crazy Yori and Orochi Leona together in the same team in a 4-source formation, your team will become very powerful. Unless you encounter someone that trains his Wild Bear Soul team to a very high and very painful level, whereby not even Crazy Yori's passive can block so much, can block all the damage. Okay, then of course that is a very how do I put it, a very rare case to happen. Okay, very rare case to happen, because by right the 4-source formation is to counter Wild Bear Soul formation. So just a note, some of you may be asking, so Hero, in like you mentioned, okay, 4-source formation you need bear, snake, tortoise and tiger. So does Crazy Yori himself, because he himself being a Wild Bear Soul, does he fulfill the requirement in the 4-source formation? Okay, my answer is yes. Crazy Yori himself, he is a Wild Bear Soul, so he himself would have already fulfilled the Wild Bear Soul requirement in the 4-source formation. Same as Orochi Leona, she herself would have already fulfilled the requirement of the snake soul in a 4-source formation. So you just need to put in a tortoise soul, okay, for in my case is Omega Rugal, and a tiger soul, which in my case is Nesquil. So with these 4 fighters, okay, you will have already fulfilled, you have already built up your 4 souls formation. The other 2 fighters you can put whoever you like, okay, whoever you like. So is 4 souls formation good? How long can a 4 souls formation last? Basically, a 4 souls formation can last very long. Okay, look at me. I'm already like this server, the Asia server that I'm in. I'm already at level 97, almost hitting 100. This is considered, can I say late game? Okay, not really, but this is 1 year into the game. 1 year into the game, there are still people using 4 souls formation. Let me see. Okay, this is Tiger Soul. Tiger Soul Genesis formation. This is also Tiger Soul Genesis. Most of the people here are doing Genesis formation. Okay, this is Snake Genesis. Okay, this is a 4 souls formation. 4 souls formation. This is a Tiger Soul also. Most of the top 10 now is all Tiger Soul. Okay, this is a 4 souls formation. So in the top 10, there are still players using 4 souls formation. I'm one of them, but I'm not. I can't really stay in top 10 for long. This is also a 4 souls formation. So out of a top 10 player, I think at least 3 of them are 4 souls formation. It's still viable. Okay, 4 souls formation is not can last for very long, but of course you need to keep improving your team to be competitive. Why right now you guys see mostly the top 10 players are all running Genesis formation? Reason being very simple, because Genesis formation is the counter to 4 souls formation. So there is like a rock paper scissors kind of mechanics in this game. A wild bear soul formation should be able to beat a Genesis formation. Should be able to, because Genesis formation most of the time they cannot ultimate in the first round. They cannot. So the wild bear soul they can do it. So wild bear soul formation after the ultimate, most of the time they have really applied a lot of CC effects on your opponent team, on the Genesis formation team, and the damage. But of course, Genesis formation right now at the Asia server is very strong. Okay, very strong. So that's why you see a lot of Genesis formation right now. So like I say, 4 souls formation can last you for a very long time. 4 souls formation started in the Asia server when we are about in the early level 70s, if I remember correctly. So it lasts us basically about more than 6 months. So more than 6 months. So 4 souls formation, you can go for it and still carry on with the formation until maybe in the hundreds of levels. It's possible. It's possible, but of course you need to see your team's mechanics. This team is actually good, but not strong enough. Okay, I'm not saying my team is not good. My team is good, but it's not strong enough. My power is not high enough to take down most of the top 10 players right now at the moment. But in the future, things may change. No one knows. Okay, so this is a very short video. Okay, in further explaining a 4 souls formation. Whether it's a good formation or not, I can tell you it's a very good formation. The next boss to be released most likely will be Crazy Yori. So after Crazy Yori for the global serve, the next boss may be, very high chance will be Nescue. After Nescue will be Orochi Leona. This is my guess. I could be wrong, but this is my guess. So if you are going for a 4 souls formation, after you get Crazy Yori, I would suggest to skip Nescue first, then wait for Orochi Leona to come out, then go for Orochi Leona. Okay? So any question, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will try and answer you guys. So with that, I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.